Let's discuss the spleen channel. Points overview. Specific points according to their function. U1 source point, spleen 3. Luo connecting point, spleen 4. Spleen 21. C-cleft point, spleen 8. Associated back shoe point, bladder 20. Associated front move point, liver 13. 5 shoe transporting points, Jingwell point, wood, spleen 1. Ying spring point, fire, tonification point, spleen 2. Shoe spring point, earth, bend point, spleen 3. Jing river point, metal, sedation point, spleen 5. Hesi point, water, spleen 9. Hu meeting point, opening point of the Chong Mai, spleen 4. Lower Hesi point, Jiao Yu meeting point with kidneys and liver primary channel meeting point of the 3-foot yin channel and the yin chiao spleen 6. With the liver and triple burner channel and the yin wei mai spleen 12. With the liver channel and yin wei mai spleen 13. With the win wei mai spleen 15, spleen 16, of other channels with spleen channel, lung 1, GB24, liver 14, REN 3, REN 4, REN 10, REN 17. Gao Wu command point, window of heaven point, points of the 4 Cs, Damanyang heavenly star point, Sun Si Miao ghost point, spleen 1. Other functional points, important point for diarrhea, spleen 4. Important point for damp B syndrome, spleen 5. Important point for eliminating dampness, spleen 9. Important point for regulating the blood, spleen 10. Important point for general pain, spleen 21. Points according to region. Local points, knee region, spleen 9. Large intestine, spleen 15. Knee, spleen 9. Foot, spleen 5. Toes, spleen 3. Adjacent points, spleen, stomach, spleen 15. Hypochondrium, spleen 21. Knee, spleen 10. Toes, spleen 4. Spleen 5. Spleen 9. Distal points for the spleen, stomach, upper abdominal region, spleen 4. For the female genital organs, urogenital region, spleen 6. Lower abdomen, spleen 1. For the hand and knee, spleen 5. Specific points according to the channel pathway in numerical order. Spleen 1, Sun Si Miao ghost point. Distal point for the lower abdomen, Jingwell point, wood. Spleen 2, Ying spring point, fire, tonification point. Spleen 3, U1 source point, shoestring point, bend point, 5 phase point. Spleen 4, Luo connecting point of the spleen, opening point of the Chong Mai, distal point for the spleen, stomach, upper abdomen, important point for diarrhea, adjacent point for the toes. Spleen 5, Jing river point, metal, sedation point, important point for the damp B syndrome, local point for the foot, distal point for the hand and knee. Spleen 6, Jiao Hu meeting point with the kidney and liver channel and the yin chiao mai meeting point of the 3-foot yin channels. Distal point for the female genitalia and the urogenital region. Spleen 8, C-cleft point. Spleen 9, Hesi point, water. Important point for eliminating dampness. Local point for the knee region, local point for the knees. Spleen 10, important point for regulating the blood, adjacent point for the knees. Spleen 12, Jiao Hu meeting point for the liver and triple burner channels and the yin wei mai. Spleen 13, Jiao Hu meeting point for the liver channel and the yin wei mai. Spleen 15, local point for the large intestine, adjacent point for the spleen, stomach. Jiao Hu meeting point for the yin wei mai. Spleen 16, Jiao Hu meeting point with the yin wei mai. Spleen 21, adjacent point for the hypochondrium, main luo connecting point of the spleen. Important point for generalized pain. General location health. Spleen 13, spleen 16. These points are all located fortune lateral to the anterior midline, mammillary line. Spleen 13.7 tune superior to spleen 12, spleen 14, 1.3 tune inferior to the umbilicus. Spleen 15 at the level of the umbilicus, spleen 16, 3 tune superior to the umbilicus. Spleen 17, spleen 20, these points are all located 6 tune lateral to the anterior midline in the 5th to 2nd intercostal spaces.